And what is up? Back here again. I was actually running around for like an hour trying to figure out what to do. Because I can tell you one thing. My village houses I put in that area that I was developing the first episode look terrible. So I'm thinking I'm going to give that responsibility over to Zach because his little village houses over on the hill there look a lot better than mine. It takes me forever to build anything that looks halfway decent. And I worked on these for probably, I don't know how long, but going off how they look, definitely not very long, but I couldn't get any creativity going. I only built two of them so far. I just don't like the ratios and stuff. I don't know. It's weird. I can't stand the way these look. They're gonna get torn down, or I'll just give the job to Zach. Tear down those houses and build me nice ones. But anyways, today, sorry. Today we're going to be fixing my mob trap. Ooh, fun. As it is right now, it's not built for killing spiders. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. I was apparently not paying attention. But yeah, right now it's really not built to handle spiders, so we're gonna fix that. So, because right now it only has like a 2 block high thing, so like skeletons and zombies can fit into it. So I get tons, or skeletons, zombies, and creepers. So that's where I get pretty much all this stuff from. But it's not built to kill spiders. Occasionally a spider will die in it and I'll get strained. That's why the string power is a lot low. Is not a lot low, but like really low. So, but ultimately it's really not built to kill spiders right now. So here comes the fun part of trying to figure out how I'm going to block this off with mobs still falling down into it. Yeah. So as a safety precaution, let's put torches up there. Okay, so I can take these out. Because as you can hear, there is definitely some mobs dying in there. And if I don't do this right, I could easily lose all of this stuff. So let's be on the safe side. And man, I don't know what it is about the snapshot. It takes me forever to click anything. Let's block that off. So if somehow they do start pouring out in here, which will be a nightmare, then they can't get out. That's so scary. Alright. So I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do this. I am terrified right now. Oh my gosh, there's so many in there. Oh jeez, how am I gonna do this? Let me place. Let me place. Oh, this is not well designed at all. Die. Okay. Die, mobs. Oh, okay, sweet. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere now. Oh my gosh. Oh, yep. Yep. Come on. Go away, Skelly, that's stuck in there. Die. Die. Oh, no. Okay. Whew. Okay, so we have shut it off now. Now I just need all of these remaining mobs in here to die. As you can see, there's a spider in there not going anywhere because it's... Oh, crap, I'm out of stuff. And the creepers can come over here because, yeah. There we go. Die. Gosh, that spider's gonna be terrifying me the whole time. If I just come over here, the creeper will kill himself. Yeah. Oh wow, that is really stocking up. Alright, am I good now? Am I good to go? Is that creeper gonna die? And there we go. Okay, sweet. Fell in there. Okay, so. Gosh dang. Let's block that off. Okay, so as you saw from that just grand shot there, they fall down through this 2x2 area and then fall down into water down here. So, and then of course, let's grab this shovel out too. Okay, so then they come, the water starts over here and pushes them this way, so they'll fall into this, and then they jump all the time, and they come over here and kill themselves. Yeah, it's a real science. So get rid of that water block there. And then that little water stream there just ticks or drops, so I can get them. Goes over to the hopper. Okay. Ta-da! So now that we have this all cleared out, I need to modify it. This mostly just this killing area over here, so that spiders will be able to also succumb to my death machine. So pretty much just digging this out like that, blocking this off so I can get confused later of why I can't come back here to access things. Alright. That's gonna be an issue. I'll have to move that area around also. Okay, so now that we have it like this, so they'll land in here and then fall down here, hit this stream, which will push them over, and there'll be a stream here on top, and this will be the killing source blocks. So of course I didn't bring any signs, but I brought wood, so close enough. Make one of those, slap it down there. I think I actually really surprised myself by how many signs I go through just building stuff, and I feel like I'm constantly having to make a sign. Well, I like leave messages, build stuff, sign, hold back water, sign, and there's signs everywhere. It's ridiculous. Okay, so that's why I brought these. And, dang it. I had an infinite water stream hidden right there, but I filled it up. I totally forgot about that. So, I am going to go get some more water, fill these buckets, and I'll finish this up since you pretty much know the premise behind it. But and then I'll show it off of me going through it, and I'm not gonna kill myself, but pretty much showing off the premise of it. So I will be right back. Okay, and we are back. I got a lot of water buckets going on now, and I decided I guess I'll show you how I'll put the water down so that it makes sense. So we'll start with this bottom layer here, and I'm actually going to need to put, oh, I have a sign there already. Okay, sweet. So bottom layer, just throw it in the corner so that anything that drops in these will get moved over to the corner, and then into the hopper. Okay, so that takes care of that area. And then for this next part, this is where you're going to want all source blocks, so that even if they're swimming really high, then they will be able to still suffocate, or not suffocate, drown. So there we go, all source blocks there. So you come over here, you drown, your stupid mob, and then your stuff drops down there. And then away into my little catch. Second level, this is really just kind of move them out of this area. So for this level, I want 2 source blocks, one next to this one, and one right there. So these back 2 source blocks or back 2 areas are going to be source blocks. And then the other 2 open so that the water will flow in that area. So what do you do right there? And then right there. So, for instance, mob comes flying down here. Oh, they make it over to this area. It brings them over and down. And actually, I have done this completely wrong. Not being smart at all. That's what I get for Not completely thinking this through. We want source blocks down here. That's where we want source blocks. There. So now, when they fall down here, they'll get taken by the water that'll be on this bottom part. Moved over, hit that, come over, and then boom, drowning. Make sense? Makes sense. Rocket science right here. Okay. Last 2 source blocks, and then the terrifying moment of opening this back up again. So, same thing as this one, just 2 source blocks on these back 2. On the ground floor. Like that. So, I'll take you through how a mob would go. You know, swimming. And then get down there. And then down here. And then they die. Yep. And it'll take care of spiders since it's big enough now. And crap, I'm stuck in here. I'll be right back. Whew, finally got out of there. And I have noticed that they are completely piling up there. So, let's throw that down and try to do this as fast as possible. So, oh jeez. Jeez, if that creeper sees you, get a blow. Oh man, okay, whew, alright. Got that closed off. Close that up. And we are good to go. And I think I broke this earlier. Let's see if it's filling up. Oh, it has my dirt blocks in it. Sweet. Oh, how kind of them. But we can kind of peek through this little area. See them dying. Is it that spider? Well, I know spiders tend to do that. I forgot. So yeah, they're dying. Working great. Now I can finally not have all those spiders just clumping up. So let's start this up. There we go. Alright. So those... dang it. Oh, the joys of this system. I feel like it's constantly backfiring. I need to go through and just completely redo it one of these days. This is... has zombie flesh in it. That was so helpful. Okay. There we go. Now it's going back up. Alright, I'm going to go gather more materials for our next little project for this episode, and then we will wrap it up. So here is the next project. I am at the location now. What we're going to do is we're going to build a wheat farm. An automated wheat farm that anybody on the server could use, so that you just walk up, stand on a pressure plate, boom, wheat comes to you. Awesome. It's going to be great since I've been using that little dinky one I've had since the beginning of the server for a while. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flatten this area out so I can get started on it, and then I will be right back. Alrighty, and here we are. I'm just kind of messing with ideas here. What I believe is going to happen, I've already marked this out here, is I'm going to have line of pistons along this side, and then I'll mirror on the other side. But those pistons are going to be facing up, and then there'll be water sitting on top of the pistons. So let's... I can show you with this in this little area here. Let's grab a piston. So the normal piston state will be up, and that'll be the lock position when everything will grow. Alright, so boom, piston is up, and then there will be a water source block right where that dirt block is, right there. So there'll be a line of pistons in default position up. Then when you come and step on the pressure plate, then it'll knot these and then bring it down the piston, and then water will flow and take out all the wheat, and then I'll come to you. Pretty simple, real easy to build. I can guarantee you this is definitely not my design because it's really easy. But that's essentially the whole principle on how this is going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up one side here. I won't set up completely. I'm just going to put the pistons in, and I will be back. And what is up? Back here, working on this line of pistons, and I believe I'm gonna end up doing this like the most complicated way you possibly could, because that's what it seems like I always do. I assumed you could power these pistons from below with, sorry, with redstone laying underneath it, but apparently you can't do that. So, whoa, actually, did that go up? No, just that one. That's weird. Yeah. Shows my lack of knowledge of redstone, and yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tear this out. Let's do it. Oh, do it with this torch. So we're gonna tear out this redstone here, and then I'm gonna dig this area here out, and hopefully I can start doing something somewhat productive. If you do hear little cheerings from me during this video, KU is currently playing Iowa State, and me being a giant K-State fan, a KU loss is just as good as a K-State win. So, if you do hear some cheering in the background, it's me cheering on Iowa State. But, man, Iowa State is one of those teams, man, they will. If you're not paying attention, they will. Next thing you know, they'll be winning, you're like, what the crap just happened? And then you're lost. It's like, whoa, awesome. Yeah, that's Iowa State. They'll do that to you, man. They will do that. Alright, so let's get some torches and preferably make them the right way. And would you look at that, out of sticks. Okay, some more sticks, torches. Okay, I think that'll work for now. I'm not entirely sure. Now all the pistons should be up. So this will be their default position here, of them all being up like that. And so there'll be water source blocks on top, and then just for this whole somewhat testing here purposes, throw in dirt down where there'll be glass. I'm gonna make this a whole glass wall. It should be really cool looking. Whoops. Spots. There we go. So yeah, so this will be a whole. Get out of here. This will be a whole glass wall right there, and so from this side you'll be able to see the piston coming up and then the water source black on top. I think it'll make it look pretty sweet. That's just my professional opinion. That's just one man's opinion right there. What does it mean? What does it mean? I don't know. Alright. So, my gosh. Earlier when I was working over here, I was just getting ran over by so many mobs. It was ridiculous. I got jumped by a spider and then a zombie, and it was a little out of control. So let's loop this around. And out of dirt. That's right, I have like a stockpile. Okay, now let's go do some fun redstone. I do really like redstone. I like working with it a lot, although just like pretty much any other type of circuitry or programming that I do, because I do a lot of programming. I always feel like I do it the most complicated way possible. Now there's gotta be a better way to power these pistons from below. From below that I just don't know. So actually, now I'm thinking about it, I believe. Let's throw down this crafting bench. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is about the snapshot, but every time I go to click on something and like move it around in my inventory, it doesn't move where it should. And it's very annoying. And I believe this takes smooth stone, not cobble. Yeah, it does. Okay. So let's go. So I'm going to go experiment with this idea I just got here, which probably isn't that big of an idea, and smell some cobble, and I will be back. Alright. Ran into a bit of an issue while smelting some cobble is I ran out of cobble. And I only have like 15 repeaters made. I'm going to need a lot more than that. So, show you the way in which I get cobble. Of course it involves this TNT, because I don't like just digging for the heck of it. It gets boring, and So I like to have some fun with it, and I pretty much, with my mob trap, have an infinite supply of gunpowder. So, here is where I've been getting all of my cobble. I've just been blowing out this area. As you can see, yeah. That hole I was dealing with before. Pretty much just, oops. And it goes into a cave system. Right here, this is actually part of a cave. But as you can see here, I've been just blasting away the cobble. Cobble, cobble, cobble. Yep, so pretty much I just dig in a couple, fill the cobble down, do that, then follow up with torches, and I get cobble, and resources too, which is just a plus. Awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So this is pretty much how I get my cobble. Ooh, and Iowa State is winning. Oh man. Someone is happy. Hoppa, hoppa, hoppa. Here we go. Light it. Oh. Oh wow, they really increased the blast radius of that. And collect the cobble and light it up. So that's pretty much how I get cobble, because I'm bored and this is more entertaining than doing it the normal way. So once I get enough cobble collected here, I will get back to you. And, ooh, gold. And we can get working back on that wheat farm. And what's up? Finally got enough cobble. Actually ended up with a lot more cobble than I thought. But, yeah, I'll use it in some other projects. Alright, back to the stream here. So when I made that stream, it, actually when I went down and removed all of the torches, all the water flowed down here. So I had to fill it in ish. Okay, so here is what's going on down here. First things first, let's clear this out so mobs can spawn down here. Like that. And boom. Then we're going to blocks underneath our pistons, and then we're going to use repeaters to power each block, essentially. Oops. There we go. Let's get that torch back. I'll go back a bit more. I'm too lazy. There we go. Okay. Alright. So now I got all my repeaters. And just do them on the ground. So now we'll go down the line. That's weird. Place all these. And then these will send power to the block underneath the piston. And in turn, power the piston. Ooh, it's magic. So we'll put all my dirt there. Take this out. Come on, shovel. So close to going out on me. Although I have done a ton with the shovel. Ooh, okay. Where's that torch? Okay. I don't know why, but for some reason I don't have wood on me, so gosh dang it. So I can't can't make more torches, so I'm just gonna keep juggling these two. Okay. Now let's get this redstone going. And awesome. Get that torch back. Yeah. Okay. Man, that was stupid. Why did I pick it up like that? Okay. There. So we'll lay down this redstone. Which will go into all the repeaters. Oops. Okay. So, to make this... Dang it. I don't have a torch on me. Be right back. Okay, and we're back. Finally got some more torches, and I made tons of normal torches. But only 2 redstone torches because I don't need that many right now. So let's do that. And there we go. That should, in theory, have all the water turned off. And it does. Awesome. Okay. So let's actually come over here. And we'll dig this out. Okay, so let's dig down here, because that's a smart idea. And there goes my shovel. Awesome. Okay. Dig this way. She went into my wiring. There we go. And there's my torch. So what we're going to do, we're going to branch off of it. So this will actually be our NOT gate. Because we're going to have to NOT the grid, or inverse it. I'm speaking like computer engineering terms here. But we're going to have to inverse it, so, which is what a NOT gate does. That's why I keep saying that. Okay, so let's get our redstone out. And this has to be 2 blocks long so that this strip here, or a piece of redstone here, will point into this block, therefore making it a NOT gate. So, there we go. And follow it this way. Like that. And then up 1. Piece of redstone. And then I gotta figure out a way to get out of here. Okay. There we go. And grand news. Iowa State's up by 3. Awesome. Okay, so let's make a pressure plate. Can I make a pressure plate with this? No, I can't. And of course I don't have wood of it. Oh my gosh. I feel like I never have wood anywhere on my person. I always have like obscure items. Like there was one day, or one of the times I was playing, I had like a stack of feathers. Like what in the world am I doing with a stack of feathers? Where in the world did I get a stack of feathers? I don't know. Somehow I ended up with a stack of feathers. Why do I why do I have 43 pressure plates? Why? Why'd I grab 42 of them? I don't know. Whatever. I guess there's a lot of testing involved now. Alright, so let's... Man. My dash isn't working either. Okay, so we're going to lay down this pressure plate. So it'll power that redstone thing that we got going. Like that so you can see. And there we go. You come up. And then they go up. And then down. That'll harvest all the wheat for us, which will flow down to this area. And make it all nice and happy. Just a lack of that. Now one of the kind of concerns I was having with this is how am I going to make this flow the full length? But I think I have an idea. I believe if I put an ice block there, because I have slow touch on, yeah, slow touch on my axe, which is weird. But I believe if I put an ice block, then I can make it make the items skid a block, and then in turn make it another one with a sign, so that it can flow further. So let's test this theory. Good thing we got ice right here. Hopefully my fancy silk touch axe, because that's what everyone needs, will pull through for me. Let's clear out an inventory spot so I can see it come in. Yes! Awesome. Okay. Let's come back over here. Back to our wheat farm. Okay, so lay down this. it'll flow to there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to put a sign right there, and then we're gonna put our ice block there. And another block of water. Oh, a flow right there. That's fine, that'll work. So, let's test this out. So, for testing purposes, I'm just gonna throw a bunch of dirt blocks on the ground. Like that. And, okay, so we have 64 and 37. Well, actually, hold on, let's see how many I threw on the ground first. Terrible testing, terrible testing. Okay, so I'm going to throw all of this one on the ground. So we'll just throw it on the ground. That's really bad idea. Okay, it's gonna pick up some. Alright, so we're just gonna throw all of this dirt on the ground. Okay. So I have one thing of dirt. So let's see if it all comes over to me. The water go. Should push it all into these streams. Like so. I'm getting the ones that are closest to me, which is pretty normal. So now it's all flowed. I can actually shut that off. I'll take this a little step forward. And I was at 55, I believe. And 8. 55. Awesome. Yes, that works. Sweet. I'm so happy about that. Okay, so now all we have to do is throw down some wheat. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to finish off my design of this by putting the glass down so that it'll look cool and fancy and be all hip like. So I'm gonna put the ice down, or not the ice, the glass, the glass down, and it'll look cool because it'll be a glass wall. Alright, so I'll do that, and I'll plant some wheat, and I'll get back to you to show you the harvesting. And I am back. My hoe broke, so I wasn't able to till all this land. One issue I see so far is that I don't know if it's all of it will be hydrated enough to grow wheat, but I have it all planted, and yeah. So then one funny thing, as I was working on the thing over there, I saw that my sign had been moved where I complained about the prices. And this one is up now. It says, geez, I lowered the price just for you. So let's look at the prices here. One bacon is now 16 wood planks. What? I'm gonna go buy some bacon from that kind gentleman, even though I still believe his prices are a smidgen cheap or smidgen high. But I'll buy some, 'cause you know what? Economy ain't gonna go nowhere if you don't spend any money. So let's go get some cash money, or planks as he claims. So I'll give him 64 planks. What kind of plank should I give him now? I don't even have 64 of anything. my plank supply is low. Let's just give him the rest of this. So it goes off 16, I believe, 36. So with 32, so I'll be able to get 2 pieces of pork chops, or 2, not a piece of pork chops, but 2 pork chops. So let's go buy some, and maybe he'll come shop at my terrible store, my bone meal store, or maybe even use my wheat farm. Well, it's not mine; it's the community wheat farm. Still haven't talked to him yet about that, but I'll get to it. Okay, so let's go in here. Let's have 2. Sweet 2. Where does he want his payment? Oh, I guess his payment's going in there. 32. I'm sure this stuff is delish. Well, that is all for today, guys. Well, actually, no, it's not all for today. I don't know what, man, I'm such a noob. We still got the verse reading. I thought I'd drink my milk here. That's all the building for today. That's what I meant. yeah, that's all the building for today. Alright, so I'm going to jot down this verse in a nice book, and I'm going to get it from a different book, and we'll read it and be done. Alrighty, and we're back. And I'll tell you what, this game is getting intense just when into overtime. Even though once this episode's up, the game will be over. But I have the book for today. Okay, so today's verse is John 10:28. I give them eternal life, and they will never perish, and no one will snatch them out of my hand. Great verse. It actually really reminds me of the song Big Bad Wolf by Disciple. Great song. If you haven't heard it, look it up. It's very, I won't say very hard, but it's real down. A lot of guitar, a lot of distortion. But the way in which it reminds you of this is it says, I knocked, he opened up. Now the big bad wolf would never steal another hand, another hand out of the life of the Lord God Almighty that I gave to him. And pretty much sums up, or not sums up, but I mean that verse right there. So yeah, we're gonna put it in the chest right there in the second slot. Episode 2 by Crispy, and we are done and out. See you next time.